Welcome to the Spend Wise Moms channel, and thanks for stopping by. This is another video in our Eat for $10 This Week series. I did something a little different this time. I decided to buy enough food for 2 weeks in one shopping trip. You may be wondering why I would do that. Well, you can have more variety each week, even though you are still spending the same amount of money. For example, instead of buying only eggs 1 week and only peanut butter another week, you can have 6 eggs and half of a jar of peanut butter for each week. I also bought cheese and spaghetti sauce because I could divide the expense between the 2 different weeks. Buying food every other week may be a better strategy if you are buying food for one person. There are 2 important things to do if you're going to buy food every other week. Portion your food and avoid waste. We'll first start with portioning your food. Although it might be hard to do, be careful not to eat all the food the first week. Divide your food into portions for each week. A good example is a gallon of milk I bought this week for $1.69. I don't need a whole gallon of milk for 1 week. It is way too much. But the price for the gallon was the same as I would pay for a quart of milk. So I will set aside a quart of milk for this week and freeze the rest of the milk in pint or quart-sized portions. This provides milk for other weeks in the future. This also avoids waste, which is the second important thing to be careful about. When you're working with a limited income, it's good to use your food wisely and avoid wasting any of it. The produce I bought this week was reduced. Because of that, it needs to be dealt with right away. Most of the apples were just fine and could last a couple of weeks in the fridge. But a couple of the apples had bad spots, so I will use them first. Some of the apples were Granny Smith apples, which are used more for cooking instead of eating fresh. I will use one to make an apple cinnamon bread and use the rest to make applesauce. I can freeze the applesauce to use for the second week when the fresh apples run out. I can also freeze orange slices or fresh squeezed orange juice since the oranges won't last for 2 weeks. I can cut and freeze half of the green pepper for the second week. I can squeeze the lemons to use or freeze the juice to make hummus or lemon bread later. It's important to find ways to use the food you buy so it won't spoil and can provide the nutrition that you need. Remember, if food is wasted, it wastes money. Someone left a coupon to share on the shelf by the cold cereal for $1 off a box of cereal. The name brand cereal was only 99 cents, which made it cheaper than the store brand. The store brand Raisin Bran would have been a healthier choice, but it was 65% more. I hadn't eaten breakfast when I went shopping and may have made a different choice if I wasn't so hungry. I made enough bread for 2 weeks as well. I got some organic flour for only 6 cents a cup and made the loaves of bread in the picture for 26 cents each. Homemade bread tastes better, and I can make it for less than any reduced bread sold in the store. I will share a link in the description box below for this super easy bread recipe that anyone can make and have it turn out well. That was my shopping for 2 weeks. Thanks for watching the Spend Wise Moms channel. I would love to hear what you do to eat on a strict budget. Share your ideas in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so we can make more videos just like this.